Hey, this is Meredith's husband. I've got some SEO advice for you, but I'm going to keep it really simple so that you can understand it, so it makes sense, and most importantly, so you can actually use it. This is the IQ Builder Part 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is.
Part 3. If you haven't listened to the first two, I'd recommend probably checking out number 1 in this series. Kind of explains what it is. But what the IQ Builder is something that I do on my site, and I just explain terms that seem confusing and like SEO jargon in a common sense approach, so that they make sense. So the first two episodes, the first one was kind of an intro. The second episode I talked about, and
I listened and
you
questioned.
Listened. Specific SEO jargon. This one is going to be about a few new AI jargon terms.
Oh, very helpful.
Yeah. AI terms. So you may have heard some of these, you may have not. I'm just going to go through a few of them. There's not a whole lot yet. Terms like this are starting to become more popular. We talked about one of them a little while ago.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it like fuzzy worms?
It was semantic chunking.
Yeah. Same thing.
So if you were talking to an SEO agency and they were giving their pitch and they're trying to sell you on their services, and they say, we do semantic chunking. It's the new advanced form of optimizing for AI results. And there are people are doing this, like literally. And you would think anyone would, oh, fancy. You guys must really know what you're talking about. Semantic chunking. I don't even know what that is. Okay. And then you talk to another SEO agency and you're, comparing the two. And the other agency says, well, what we do is we make sure that your paragraphs are in complete thoughts. Like we don't make sure that every single paragraph is exactly 75 characters long. That's what we do. And you would think like, okay, that sounds lame. That's semantic chunking. And if you haven't noticed, the way we talk, we use semantic chunking.
Yes.
Like if I tell you something, I'm going to tell you something if it takes 5 words or 10 words or 50 words. I'm not going to say, well, every single thing that I tell you, I'm going to use exactly 7 words. Okay, well, that's not going to be very effective.
No, nor interesting.
So my point is there's a very, very simple concept behind this otherwise.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
That's it.
Oh, that's
it. Semantic chunking is how we create sentences.
Oh, wow. It's so advanced. It's so out there.
It's like if you were going to go to like a physical rehab place and they say, oh, well, we teach a new form of rehab. It's called alternating extremity extension and retraction. And you go to another one and they say, well, we teach walking. Yeah. Alternating extremity extension and retraction, walking. Like that. Super. Thank you. Okay, so if you hear that, if and when you hear that term, if somebody approaches you and tells you they do semantic chunking and you should hire them, do me a favor, do not hire that person.
No.
Or unless they're your best friend or something, and just tell them they shouldn't do that. Okay, so some other terms like this that if you haven't heard already, you might be hearing about AI. There's something called the LLMs.txt files.
Oh, right. Didn't you mention those?
Yeah, I probably mentioned these too.
How about that?
So
she's remembering something.
Yeah. So these are like sitemaps. So search engines, they read sitemaps. Google, Bing, every search engine. There's a universally accepted form of sitemap called the XML sitemap.
Okay.
We have talked about that before.
Sure.
The LLMs.txt file is the same.
My God. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I know, right? It is the same thing, but for AI bots.
Okay.
Because the AI bots will not read they do not go to the XML sitemap the way search engines do.
But they go to the what?
LLMs.txt file. It stands for large language models text file.
It doesn't matter. Who's going to remember that?
I know. That's my point is like you're going to start to hear terms and they're going to sound like, oh my gosh, I don't know what that is. You know what? A couple things you can do when you start to hear these terms. You can go to my website, meredithshusband.com, and log in and look for the IQ Builder where I talk about all these things. Or you know what you can do? You can just ask ChatGPT.
Oh my God.
Like if you were to ask, for example, which I have done, ChatGPT, what is semantic chunking? Is it a scam? And the result was like, well, depending on context, it's not always a scam.
Oh, gosh.
But it's certainly not a new concept. And that was, so you can ask ChatGPT, what is an LLMs.txt file?
If you can even remember those combinations.
Right. Another one that I'm hearing a lot, it's not a new term. Like none of these terms are really, well, semantic chunking is new. But the concepts are not new. But a term that's being used increasingly now is multimodal search.
Does that mean on all devices?
No, it does not. It refers to content that is in text form, like a paragraph, content that is in images, content that is in, say, a chart or a graph or an infographic or an MP3, spoken dialogue in an MP3. And so people are using this because they say AI is multimodal. It understands everything.
Okay.
This is not really new. Like Google has been doing this although to be fair, AI is better at now understanding what's in an image, example. But people are saying, oh, your site needs to be multimodal. And what this really means is like on a page, you don't have to worry about putting an image there and having it appear to search engines to be like a blank space, which was the case, although years ago, Google is pretty good at identifying images and what's in them, and it has been for a few years now. But now with AI, that is sort of expedited. So you can think more about putting images or charts and graphs, and AI will understand what is in those charts and graphs. So make sure it relates, obviously, to the rest of your page and kind of reinforces whatever message you have there. Now, the one thing that I have found personally that it doesn't do that well yet is understanding the cook.
It's not so good at cooking.
Also, yes.
Yet.
It's not great at understanding the dialogue in an MP3. So if you have an MP3 embedded on your page, which I do, so like these podcasts, I turn them into a blog. I put the MP3 there. I still also put the transcript or I create a blog from the transcript.
Yes.
Supposedly, AI will become much better, and I fully expect this to be true. I don't know why I said supposedly. I just don't know when it will happen.
Tomorrow.
You won't necessarily need to put that transcript or the blog entry there. Like AI would be able to look at a page and just understand the MP3 and everything that's being said.
That's huge.
Okay, so that's multimodal, and that's good for SEO too.
Wait, anti-mobile or making notes and photographing them?
Multimodal, like including multiple types of content on a page is good for Google. It's good for SEO. It's good for your rankings. Although the embedded MP3 doesn't really help much. So if you are embedding MP3s or videos, I would still recommend doing what I do and including the transcript of that video or a summary of what's said or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Is that enlightening?
Yes!
If you're listening, you're like, oh yeah, that is helpful. You can check out the IQ Builder. Go to maryshusband.com. Click to join. It's in the free section. I explain concepts like this. Have at it. Woody Allen does it. And okay. Rerouting. What you could do about that ill-positioned power button on the Mac keyboard is what I would do is I would ask ChatGPT, is there any way I can deactivate that?
You are so smart.
No, I'm not
every
smart.
Day.
ChatGPT is smart.
No, but you are every day. I just would like to take this time, and I'm sure it will be deleted. But
no, this is not going to. This is going in the beginning of every podcast. Please continue.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you find this helpful and useful. And if you do, what you could do for us as a thanks would be to, drumroll please, yes, leave a review. Yes, everybody says it, I know, but it really does make a difference. Take 3 seconds, leave as many stars, say something really nice about what you like about the podcast and maybe why other people would like it. It would mean the world to us, especially my husband. That better? All right, I'm going to try one where I'm not going to be charming.